Hi everyone, welcome to Intuitive Talks with your host Adanina, where I intuit into it, you intuit into it, we intuit into it, we all intuit into it. I just intuited into it, and I'm just connecting the dots while also just remembering memory. So good afternoon everyone. You get what I'm saying? It is afternoon time. It's about 3:13 p.m. Almost evening. You understand? But we could still call this noon. We could still call this noon. But if it's your evening, good evening to you. If it's nighttime, well, have a great night. Good night. And if it's your morning, well, good morning to you. But it's afternoon over here. And I wanted to do like a food for thought. You understand? I thought I was introducing like a food for thought. But anyway, I might as well just do this next, what is next on the agenda, which is my personal seasonal feelings for the Taurus season. Um, uh, Usually I wait till the end. You get what I'm saying? I wait till the end of the season before I do the videos of my experience with your particulars with a particular zodiac sign, my experience with your zodiac. But I don't have to wait to do that type of a video. I can just remember what because it's all about remembering what I went through with you guys with that particular sign. And also what is it um I usually wait to the end of the season, right? Like the very last day or the very couple last days or right after the season to do my personal seasonal feelings about a particular season, right? But you get what I'm saying. The way things is going, I don't want to say that I have ADHD with what I'm doing or I'm feeling hyper. No, I'm just in the mood of recording because it's just like my work now. And you understand, you get what I'm saying? Like what else can I do? You get what I'm saying? Besides sleep, and I've been very, very tired, very, very lazy sometimes. And I don't want to use the word lazy, but I've been very fatigued, very lethargic, like especially when I do something that requires a lot of my energy. So, I always usually feel like I'm under some spiritual attack or something. So I need to constantly pray. And when I pray, I still, sometimes I just feel like very tired. I guess I just need to calm down sometimes. You get what I'm saying? I go through a period of times where you get what I'm saying. It's not the easiest for me, and I might be PMSing too. I usually PMS all the time. That's when I really, really start to eat all types of things, and I'll feel sleepy or things like that. But a lot of things is going on that can affect my energies also, and it could affect your energies. And it's just good to be aware of those things. Like now, it's been raining on and off sometimes. That really affects my energy. Like if a storm is about to come, it affects me. If it gets gloomy, it affects me. So I need to be aware of those things. I need to be more and more aware of myself. I've not been really, really taking my vitamins, and my vitamins is almost finished. I've not been on the road with that. I need to take herbal supplements. I just bought awful blends, and it's good for my blood. I need to purify my blood. You understand? Because that's I need to get myself together with that. So it's a herb. You understand? I saw this girl. She's advertising all this time. You get what I'm saying? And then she said something about blood. Also, I don't know. She said something. I just checked it out, and then you get what I'm saying. And I think I'm going to use it. I have to start using it. I don't know why I've not started using it. I also need to do things for my hair because you get what I'm saying. I'm nurturing it, and I don't want to keep hiding under masks of when it comes to my hair. But it's definitely like it's this protects me. You understand in a way. Um, Before I get into this personal seasonal feelings, my personal seasonal feelings about the season of Taurus. You understand? Because Taurus is going on is May 5th. I mean May 7th, 2021. So happy birthday, you guys! Happy Taurus season! Oh, I love you guys. So anyway, I'm eating fried plantain and fried eggs, Nigerian style. I added like habanero peppers, um habanero peppers to the eggs, thyme, curry, salt, maggi, mushrooms, crayfish. Crayfish for us is different than crawfish. Don't get it confused. Crayfish for us is like dried shrimps. Is dried. It could be big dried shrimps or small shrimps, like crayfish. Small. And we love that. It makes food taste better. It makes food make taste local and stuff. And I think in local foods is actually used as a substitute for Maggi. Don't quote me on that, but if you don't have Maggi, like you must put crayfish in your food. So I'll be banging on that, right? And I was going to eat this by myself, but I was just like, no, let me record this thing. Let me do something with my life. Mm. So, you know, the plantains were just here looking like they were getting spoiled, you know. So, that soft plantain is really when it's the most sweetest. But this is the one when you're frying it, you can easily burn it. So you have to be smarter than the plantain, you know. Um, Once again, I'm welcoming you to Intuitive Talks with me, your host, Adanina. Into it. You into it. We into it. We all into it. I just intuited into it, and I'm connecting the dots while also just remembering memory. You know, um, Taurus for me. Let's just jump right into the video because I'm doing like this Taurus thing where they can just be super fast, as if they are like an Aquarius, but I guess it's a Taurus thing. So just talking fast, talking fast. I mean, it's a Taurus thing, I guess. Because I've seen that how they do fast, they don't have time to waste. You know what I'm saying? They don't have time to waste. You're wasting their time. You can't waste their time. You know. Mm. Taurus is in my A house. I've said it a lot of times, but Taurus is my freaking eighth house. So based on the past, especially last year, where I've become more and more aware of what's going on with me, um, I noticed it's a time that I become very obsessive with food, even though I'm already obsessed with food. I'm very interested in foods that is healing to me in one way or another, um, or foods that I'm just obsessed about that I desire. Mm, I'm proud of myself. I didn't really burn the plantains, which is so hard to not burn this type of plantains when it's already overripe like this. It was only one, you understand, but I was pretty intuitive with how I was able to fry. Where is that? Can I even find that one that I even burned? Because all of them, look, I didn't burn. I don't burn it. But where is? Oh yeah, see. And these are the ones when you fry it, they will stick and gum together. This type of plantain because it's too overripe. So see this when I'm trying to do the most. All right, so yeah, so um yeah, for me, it's centered around food. I become obsessed with food, but based on back in the day, I would just all of a sudden start wanting things that sometimes I wouldn't really want to go there, That's on one hand, and on the other hand, I'll just be desiring stuff. You get what I'm saying? Wanting to eat stuff, but not really desiring. I just want healing, and I just, yeah, it's desiring. But I remember last year, um, when I was in Taurus season, you know, I was just buying this Kobe's food. You get what I'm saying? Japanese food, and I bought it all the time to my detriment all throughout the summer. But it started, I just needed to eat, and it was not even that Kobe's. It was really sushi. I was attracted to sushi, and I didn't really like sushi until then. I didn't really eat sushi. I didn't really like it. I didn't, because when I was younger, a teenager, and I tasted sushi. First, it looked like something I would not like, and I tasted it, and I didn't like it. But during the Taurus season, I started to really enjoy it. I tasted it, and it was good and perfect, and I started eating it a lot. Every day I had to have it. And not only that, I had to get the lo mein and all of that, and I'll find myself getting out. It's not really unusual for me to go out and get food, but this time I became very, very determined. Like right before they close, I'll be determined to go get food. I'll be determined to go get what I want to eat. And it's usually like maybe a burger and fries or food, you know. So this morning, this morning I made noodles with two hard-boiled eggs, and now I'm eating egg again. It's about three eggs. And mind you, well, as I was eating that food, I wanted to record. I wanted to record, but I don't know what stopped me from doing that. I stopped, but I mean, this is good for recording, I guess. And it's good. Mhm. So this was not too different. This season of the Taurus, not too different, but it was still different because I'm eating, and then I'm possessed to, for you to really, really be intimately with me. You know, I really want people to, you get what I'm saying, know how much I love their food. I guess it's the Taurus, and really, really obsessively want those food. You get what I'm saying? So it came in the form like juices. You know, I mean, food. Yes, I wanted food. When we first started off the season, I started going to my habit of going to Popeyes every time. It will be usually, emotional eating. You get what I'm saying? Usually, you know, when I felt something was too stressful and I wanted to take a break, whether I've eaten or not, I'll just go get Popeyes. I noticed that about myself. So, in the beginning, I'm very, very keen on the energies I'm affected by. That's when I'm hyper vigilant of the energies coming in because it's a switch, right? I noticed that I started wanting to wash the plates on time. I didn't want to see any plates. I became very disciplined. I wanted to be very organized. And that was all the time. hmm All the time meant a couple of days. Because it's not usually me. I'm not usually like disciplined or, emotionally intelligent in tune with what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking about, okay, the feeling has to be right, and I'm thinking about it in an Aries way. I'm thinking about let it be positive energies. You get what I'm saying? Because that's how I thrive. Mm. So You know, I was kind of like in sync with my sister's energy, which is nice. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't really have water in my chart. So if I'm the least bit like a water sign, I appreciate it and I welcome it because I don't really have water in my chart. I have a lot of air. I have a lot of air. And then my houses are in the opposite ends. The opposite houses. Hold on, I need to get more air. I'm so proud of myself for making this fried plantain because it would have gone in the trash. And why did I need to waste it? Oh God. I didn't need to waste. So I'm glad I'm eating it. Loaded with at least just one water with lemon already squeezed in it. You know, yours truly, I don't play like that. I don't play when it comes to, making my water alkaline. So, um, what was I saying? Yeah, I welcome water. All my planets are in the opposite houses. All my planets, I mean, all my houses are in the opposite sign. I mean, but I don't really have water except for Jupiter in Jupiter in Cancer, Wunde Chiron in Cancer, Pluto in Scorpio. What else again? Pluto in Scorpio, Midheaven in Cancer. So I don't know how much water it is. I don't think it's a lot. I don't even think it's enough. But that is the only water I'm working with. So um I guess for this reason I tend to attract I tend to love the energy of earth signs that they're balanced. Or kind of appreciate the watery energy of, their emotional intelligence and stuff. Is because I think it could be that, you know, I don't have a lot of water or earth, even earth. I don't know why I forgot earth. I don't have any earth. I think my vertex is in Taurus, and I don't even really understand that. What I just said. You know what I'm saying? I just saw it in my this thing. Part of fortune is in Sagittarius, and yeah, I don't really have mutable energies. I don't have mutable energies, so that's the problem. I don't really know how to get along with people. I've suffered a lot for that because I'm mostly like cardinal and fixed air. I mean, mostly cardinal, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So with the Taurus season, of course, like most of the seasons, I get the energy of how the season should go, but then of course it slows down, or yeah, or it slows down, or it changes, which this season did not fail. It changes, but what I noted about this is, and what it's feeling like, because we're still in the Taurus season, is that it's a stabilizing effect. You understand it? It gives you stamina. So if you really follow what the seasons is trying to do for you understand? For me, especially, is a stabilizing effect of the energies that you're working with. Learn how to work with it and balance it. And that's for every season. But of course, it's in different ways that you learn it. So, this is actually really good. I want you guys to eat with me. It's almost gone. It's practically gone. Mm. The earth has so much energy you can use. You're supposed to use the energy. You're not supposed to just fall in love with it. I mean, you're supposed to love it, but you're not necessarily supposed to fall in love with it. It's goddess of love and beauty, but you're not supposed to fall in love with it. You're supposed to use it to your advantage in a good way for you and the other one. You know, so it's supposed to be like a synergistic energy, synergy. Mm. If it can be mutual, that's fine, but not everything is mutual. Mm. I so love this eggs and this plantain because the eggs are not salty. And I know me, I usually over salt things. You know? So this is just perfect. Yeah, and this season helped me to really cook. And as you can see, like sensuality, it comes with food, it comes with taste. You get what I'm saying? It rules the senses. You get what I'm saying? The Taurus, right? It rules those five senses, if I'm not mistaken. Touch, taste, feel. Well, touch, taste, smell, which is ruled by Scorpio anyway. What is it? Sound, hearing, right? That's part of it. Oh, this is so horrible. Because when I was little, I knew all the five senses. I had to know it in school. You understand? If not, we get sense of hearing, sense of taste, sense of touch, sense of smell. What? Sense of sight. Sense of seeing. But let me read it for you. And that's why they're the most sensual sign. And they're known for the five senses. You need to make use of it, all your senses, in order for you to be sensual. And the best way for you to do this is through creativity. Everything that is creative is still creative if it gets you in touch with your senses and who you are. You understand? And if it gets you in touch with your sensuality, you understand? And if it keeps you balanced. So root and sacral chakra, that's what I wanted to focus on, and I wasn't really disciplined with it like I was afraid I was going to be. But at least I kept that concept going. You get what I'm saying? I'm at least trying. I know my I know my weaknesses. So touch is the first sense. Is touch is the thought to be the first sense that humans develop, according to Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy. Okay, I don't need to read all of that. Touch, sense of sight. See, I said that, sense of sight, sense of hearing, you know, sense of smell. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Sense of taste. Taste. Sense of space. Oh, I didn't know that one. Taste, smell, sight, touch. Hmm. Taste, smell, touch, sight, and hearing. So that is what I think it is. It's a sight, there's a sight, there's a hearing, there's a smell, there's a taste, and there's touch, sight, hearing, sense of smell, that's smelling, taste, and touch. So that's five senses. I guess we could have more, but I'm not going too deep into that. I mean, I know that we have five senses. You know, um, Taurus is a yeah, I mean, this Taurus season, it will activate, like your senses. It's supposed to. It's the sign of sensuality, right? It would activate, your sense of sight, which is, you to see beauty, to see what things are. You understand? For me also, I really, really, um I my what was activated for me was more of sense of smell too. I noticed that even yesterday, where somebody came into the house, like just with my eyes looking at the person, I didn't approve of the person. You understand? I tried to keep him from coming in there, but I am not the queen of the castle. You get what I'm saying? I'm only squatting here. So, I told my sister, I don't like this person. I don't want this person here. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't really know what I was doing, why I was doing that. It's just I got a bad feeling about the person. I didn't want the person to come in. The person looked like he didn't really need to be here. I didn't want to fall for his tricks. I don't know. And then he had shades on. You understand? That's shady already. So I can't even see his eyes. So I'm just looking into black glass. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, no, you understand? So bottom bottom line, or long story short, he got in. You get what I'm saying? Because my sister made that decision. Because once I told her, I mean, I literally closed him outside because I was trying for him not to come, but it was just like my big mouth. You get what I'm saying? I went to my sister. I was like, "Are you expecting anybody?" Because those are the type of people, like when they knock and you're not there, they're going to go their own way. You understand? So he was making his rounds or whatever he was doing. You understand? And then I was like, Nick, are you expecting anybody? And of course not. She's not expecting anyone. You get what I'm saying? But she was like, well, oh, I have this Amazon, this thing, shipments, whatever. It's probably coming. So she gets up, and I'm trying not to let this guy see. You get what I'm saying? So it's already coming from upstairs. My sister went downstairs to get stuff, and I already know it's not a shipment out there. You get what I'm saying? Because if it is, they will knock and they will leave, not trying to come back. You get what I'm saying? So bottom line, he was able to see her. I was like, he was asking me questions. I was like, well, you get what I'm saying? I didn't want to answer. I was like, well, I'm not the owner of this house. You get what I'm saying? I'm not in it. I didn't want to entertain him. So my sister came, and there's something about Pisces women. It's so funny. They're so funny. You get what I'm saying? Like they like you get what I'm saying? It's because of I'm scared of it. So in a way, I feel like not only does she wants to make me uncomfortable, she also, you get what I'm saying? She's that type of energy where if you get what I'm saying? If I don't like it, because my sister tends to go with the opposite of what I'm saying, because usually it works for her. You understand? So she was like, okay, she doesn't want this. So first thing that's going in my mind, whether true or not, is that she wants to fucking make me uncomfortable. She fucks with me. That's she does. That's what she does. And then so the guy can comes in and they're talking and talking. One thing about Pisces, they could be very accommodating to the people that they would just the people to the people that they are condemned. They will take them in, and that's how they get their power. You get what I'm saying? They will take care of it. They will gain good karmic coins, things like that, and they will really, really take their time. You get what I'm saying? To really, really show love the the spared. You understand? To the desolated ones. You get what I'm saying? You understand? Somehow, you get what I'm saying? They will do that because they're like the most selfless sign, right? Um, Taurus is a fixed sign, but the way it operates also is kind of like sort of like it's mutable. Even though it's a fixed sign, it's fixed. It's fixed. You understand? But it loves those mutable energies too. If I'm not mistaken. Of course, it likes fixed other fixed sign. That's why it loves Scorpio. You understand? But it really, really loves that mutable energy because it's able to, connect well and network with people. Um, I I feel like Taurus is a sign of networking because of Mark Zuckerberg, and they're able to network naturally. You get what I'm saying? Like it's in their fast talk because they know everything has to be covered. You get what I'm saying? They have to cover it in a professional manner. So bottom line, he came in and you know first of all his presence, I don't like it. I don't like his presence. You get what I'm saying? And then after some time I really really began to smell his fruity smell. You get what I'm saying? We're in Taurus season. People will know when you smell that fruity, that earthy smell. So it's an earthy smell. It's an earthy, fruity smell. And I was smelling, and I didn't want. I don't want. You know, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. It's as if subconsciously I knew I didn't. I just didn't want. You get what I'm saying? From sight and from. You get what I'm saying? He didn't touch me. So from sight, from my feeling. And I guess that's what this sense of space is trying to say. Where is it? I was trying to ignore. Where are you? Sense of space. Come on, tell me what that is, because I don't know what it is. This sense of space. In addition to the traditional big five, there's another sense that deals with how your brain understands where your body is in space. This sense is called proprioception. Proprioception includes the sense of movement and position of our limbs and muscles. Yeah, it may have something to do with the sense of things. Too much anatomy and physiology and or whatever the pathophysiology of what they're explaining. You know, I became very sick. I hated the smell, and it was hard to hide how irritated I was. So it really felt like I was on my period. You understand? You understand? They kept talking, both of them. You see, it's like, and I've seen this with Taurus, with Pisces women. I've seen this. It's just like, why are you giving this nigga time? You get what I'm saying? Why are you giving him time? And I'm sure they feel frustrated with me. It's just the way that they do it. They just, they're sensual too. You get what I'm saying? The mutable energy. See, Pisces. I was just talking about that. Pisces is a mutable sign, right? So, they talking, and my ex too did this. You get what I'm saying? When I'm like, yo, let's go. And even even with other people, like I'm like, okay, you get what I'm saying? Let's go. No, you wanna bring trouble to me because you don't give a fuck about my feelings, and I'm not supposed to feel like that, right? Because of mutable energy. It needs you have to be in your mutable energy. I don't have any. Do I even have? I don't really. Cancer is a cardinal sign, right? Yeah. Cancer is a cardinal sign. It's cardinal water. Yeah, you know. So I was smelling that in that funk, and this was really really like my sense of smell was too much. Like I was beyond irritated with both of them. But you get what I'm saying? Like I didn't know what to do in that situation. Like before, I had to go away because I was afraid that he was going to hurt me. But then again, I was like, okay, I have to be here for my sister. But I was already going to get water anyway, so I had to go downstairs. And I thought that by the time I come back, he will be fucking gone. No, my sister was just there, dragging it, interacting with him, asking him question after question. You get what I'm saying? And and she does this to fuck with me. And I don't think it's just to fuck with me. Like I don't know. Apart from fucking with me, she's just doing it. She's just being a Pisces. She's being a mutable energy. She's gonna be mutable with even even the Satan himself, because and even the devil herself, the witch herself, she's with that. You understand? They're mutable energies. You understand? And Taurus likes that. You understand? I didn't want to deal with it. It's gonna irritate my soul. It did. It irritated my spirit. It irritated me. You understand? Because where he's coming into, that's where I am. You understand? That's where I am. So in the middle of them talking, I had to spray the Febreze, which is usually in the bathroom, by the way. So Febreze light air lavender. I'm the one that's sprayed it, and this smell became so strong. So I just I sprayed around that. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't want to inhale it to the point where I'm used to it. I know I shouldn't be. He's smelling his earthy scent. I don't want it. So after that, they were still talking, and then my sister was with the book. She really does not give a fuck about how I feel. Not really. You understand? Because she was ready to be immutable sign energy that she is. You understand? So the guy, I wish I knew his sign. I should have asked him what. He had to have been a Gemini. So those were two fucking Gemini mutable sign. I don't know whether Gemini or Gemini with Earth in his chart or something. I don't know what it is. I'm not usually able to guess the sun sign right. He may have been a fucking Capricorn with Gemini or something. I don't know. But he himself just noticed that they were staying for too long. It just in their mutable energies, just it disgusting to my freaking detriment. You get what I'm saying? I'm smelling that stuff. You get what I'm saying? He's all up around my shrine. Is that good? Anyway, he's outside. He's thinking. Oh, he thought right, like because I was so uncomfortable, so I was irritated. It was in my blood. You could see it, and I was just like, you get what I'm saying? It was so irritating to my soul. I just want him out. I don't want him around me. And he's the one coming here, like, get out. You get what I'm saying? So, he just looked and said, oh, let's step up for a second. You get what I'm saying? And that was the best thing for him to do, and my sister. So at least I was not able to see him anymore. You understand? They stepped out, and they were talking, but I could still see my sister and her bullshit, whatever she was doing. Well, the bullshit is the mutable energy that she's doing, which is, Taurus loves it. How they bullshit people or something. So, and when he went, I guess, I was able to really, and I think I may have opened the windows. I don't think it was really cold that time like it is now, where everything is able to ventilate very well. And my sister did something good for me to open it. Maybe, I don't know if she thought she was hurting me. You understand? She wouldn't have opened the window, but there was smells. It's hard for me to ignore, right? So also seeing my sister cook, that was very very like a sensual thing for me. And tasting her food was very sensual. I freaking loved it. You get, I love her cooking. And it's not just her cooking, right? If I ate something good, anything that they gave me, it tastes wonderful, and it really tastes good. And if it didn't taste good, it was really a turn off. But when it tastes really good, whether it was my food or not. Like now, I was so happy about making this food that I nearly did not make because I thought I didn't have any energies for it. You get what I'm saying? I would have let it the plantain keep running, and look at the most delicious food that I ever made in my entire life. So what? Well, I'm over exaggerating, but it was so delicious. It was so good and perfect. So what I am going to do now is that I have some food from the pantry that I went to last Friday. You understand, which is exactly a week ago. You understand, from today. I haven't kept everything well, and um, I need to put a lot of it in Ziploc and put it in the fridge, and I need to get back into my smoothie drinking. So I think the Taurus season is teaching me how I can network, even if I find myself in like a horrible situation. Like, you understand, networking, community. You understand? I'm not gonna get anywhere. You understand? See, because of that scorpionic energies that are working, because it has to be Scorpio energy, apart from being an Aries. You understand? Like, if I don't want it, I don't want it. And that's how Scorpios are. Like, it's like, it doesn't smell good. It makes my head itch. It's mind is hurting my head. It's hurting my head. And Scorpios really knows what I'm telling you about. Like, if they in the energy or something like they don't like, or you're acting really weird, it fucks with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, and they are done. You get what I'm saying? Because that's the feeling. Even though you're not touching them, it's like you're fucking with them. You're touching them, and they it's a water sign. It's like, whoa, get out. Get out. Get out. And they mean that. You get what I'm saying? It's like you're upsetting a witch. You're upsetting a witch. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, but Taurus comes there with their energy, like, they're now tuning into their multiple chart. You get what I'm saying? Because it has to be sensual. You get what I'm saying? They will see the beauty. They'll talk. You get what I'm saying? Calm down. I'm about to start talking about my ex again. And that's how my ex was. He'll calm down. He'll calm down. And he'll talk. And he was teaching me too. He was teaching me a lot. He was like, yeah, um, what is it? And he will talk to them as if he likes them. He doesn't. You understand? And he had to tell me because I've done this behavior too with him, where he's like, and I honestly feel my sister has some Taurus in her chart. Like, I can just feel it. It's just like with my father also. I can feel that he has Taurus in his chart because it wasn't always apparent with my sister or even my father. You understand that Taurus energy creeps on you. Like, it gradually grows on you, or it gradually lets you know that it's there. It's not immediate a lot of times. And if it is, it will just come like the bullet. Boom. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, ugh. Yeah, or something like that. But not like with a Scorpio way, where it's just like, let's die! You understand? They just gonna conjure every evil spirit. So, I guess that was a lesson in mutable energy. But like I said, feeling like a Scorpio, right? When I'm aware that I'm feeling like a Scorpio, it's hard. You understand? Because you are killing them, whatever water sign it is. You are upsetting them beyond measure. You can't even understand it. Like, and when they get that pain in their head, you get what I'm saying? Whew, you get what I'm saying? You are killing them. You're disturbing their brain cells. Don't bring that nasty energy to them. I'm talking about, I can't, I shouldn't bring this nasty energy to them. And a lot of time people don't know. And that's why you get stung by the Scorpio. You get what I'm saying? Because, like, whoa, like, wha- and they kill. You get what I'm saying? But they sting, or when they sting you, get what I'm saying? You feel all those nasty feelings. Anywho, that was just that. You understand? So it's a lesson of our senses, and how our senses is magnified, how to deal with it. not always in a watery energy, but in a mutable way. You understand? Or in the water that is mutable. So they want you, that's why with some of the readings, I don't overlook houses that I'm seeing that needs work or that is erratic during this time because of the seasons or something. So the thing that I was seeing because of the cards that I arranged is 12, because mostly it was 12, right? So mutable energies, yourself, which is one, and then also stabilizing energies, right? Okay, I think somebody's about to come in. That will be my sister and her man. Is that him? Well, he's supposed to be making his debut back. I mean, he already debuted himself already here. Fucking Scorpio. Anywho, that's her man, and she loves her some of her man. She loves her man. You get what I'm saying? Like she's supposed to. You understand? Fucking Pisces. Anyway, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just channeling. So, what is it? I finished my food. Like I cleaned my plate. See, clean, like clean. Clean is just. Mm, it's just so wonderful how you can create something. You understand? Something that looks like it was about to be bad, and then you create something beautiful out of it. Now that is divine. That is pristine. That is like clean, crystal clear, clean. Don't mind me. Okay, and yeah, networking. You understand mutable energy. So since I don't have mutable energies like that, I need to focus where my mutable energies is. You understand? So that's in Virgo. So Virgo is a mutable energy. Okay, so Virgo is in my 12th house. You understand? So yeah, that's I had to focus on being at least perfect. You understand? You understand serving people. You understand being of service. Pisces. Pisces is a servant, but Virgo is also a servant. It's a sign of the servant. You understand? If we're even looking at this thing correctly, Pisces is the sign of the slave. So who are you a slave to? You understand? You have to serve your purpose. You understand? You have to serve your purpose on earth. If it's to be a slave, then it's to be a slave. If it's to be if it's to be a servant, it's to be a servant either way. You understand something like that. You understand, and you serve or something, whatever. You get what I'm saying. Pisces is also very creative energy and is in Virgo, so I kind of sort of have to be in perfectly, or I have to kind of sort of like be perfect. You understand? 1 plus 2 equals to 3. 3 is Gemini. Where is my third house place? Is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is in my ninth house is in Gemini, and Gemini is in my third house, right? So no, Gemini is in my ninth house. Gemini is in my ninth house. Sagittarius is in my third house. You understand? So what am I see because of we're going into a mutable energy, I don't know, but it has to do with communication. You understand? So it's already ego field because it's Sagittarius that is in it, right? So I'm talking about my ego when I should just be. Do you understand? You understand? Because I should mutate. I should be in a mutable energy because Gemini is very mutable, just like Pisces, but it is an air mutable, right? Is you get what I'm saying? So, um, there you have your first house. My first house is in the opposite house, and that is why I need to understand these things. This house's placement. First house, first house, which is the sign of myself, right, is with my relationships. My relationships. So either way I look at it, I have to really, really like remove, whether I like it or not, is I have to compromise. And it's not even about compromising, like I have to like totally surrender to who it is that I'm in a relationship with. They are going to be the ones in total control. You understand? Because you know, no matter how I try to escape from that, you understand? It doesn't matter who I am in a relationship with, whether it's a friend or anything. They're usually in total control. They're usually a control freak, or they are just you get something like that. But they will be powerful. They're just not gonna be controlling. No, you got me smudged. You got me fucked up. They will be in control. They will be so powerful. So you get what I'm saying? They'll be so powerful. You understand? And they will be like A+ honors in what they do. You get what I'm saying? And yeah. Yeah, so I must submit to these energies. You understand? And Aries is the worst person to want to submit. Number one, it feels entitled. That's how I feel. It feels entitled to shit. It feels entitled to things, and also it it's a baby. You get what I'm saying? It feels entitled to things, and it doesn't want to compromise. It feels entitled because it doesn't want to really compromise it, because it's looking at it in a position like, oh, is this right? Is this right for me? You get what I'm saying? No, you're not supposed to look at it like that. You're supposed to, naturally just be mutable. But it doesn't come easy to me, even though I'm trying to do that. So you see, it took a Taurus season for me to understand that I have to mutate. I mean, be mutable, but it doesn't come easily too. You understand? They have to like show me in the bad way. You get what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have to compromise. You're gonna have to endure. You're gonna have to have long suffering. You get what I'm saying? All at the same time, respecting yourself and knowing what knowing how to reject yourself from bullshit. You understand? But still, you gotta be mutable. You understand that, under the Taurus energy, you understand, like I said, it's the sign of networking. You understand? And that's why it talks too fast, almost as if you won't know the difference between if it's an Aquarius or not, because of the energies, because of the age that we're in. You have to be with the times too. You get what I'm saying? And that's why they're always good with technology. They're technology savvy and things like that. You get what I'm saying? They're with the age. You get what I'm saying? You have to be with the age. You have to be able to you even if you're the worst person ever, even if you're the most dangerous evil person ever, what is admirable about these people is that they know how to network. They know how to be mutable. I'm learning the hard way why I just don't know how to do that. And you understand, it's good that I'm under Scorpio energies, because there's always a Taurus that is able to calm this Scorpio down and let them know that, yeah, you're bad, but you don't know how to be mutable though. You're fixed, and that's right, but you get what I'm saying? Like, calm down, look at that. You understand? You didn't see that. And they will listen to a sign like Taurus because they're boss. They know how to, you get what I'm saying? Do this thing, network right. You understand? Or business, do it right. Oh, let's just see. Let's observe. You understand? You understand? Let's really know what we're doing if we're doing it. You get what I'm saying? So that was my sister showing me the Tauran energy. Yeah, you're gonna have to do what's uncomfortable for you. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit in that, because first of all, most you don't have the power, but second of all, you have to talk to everybody. You have to be friends with the snakes. You actually have to keep the snakes closer. You get what I'm saying? Because that's when you will learn what you really need to learn about yourself. But the game, even though it's not really a game, because you still lose the game somehow, but you could still win if you're not able to let that person's snake get to just bite you and totally possess you. You understand? Because if they totally possess you, now you're a puppet. You understand? So it's good to learn how to be yourself while also be mutable, or at least be even bullshitting people. Learning how to bullshit people is an art. You understand? That's why you have to know how to communicate. Communication is an art too. You have to communicate well with people. That's why Geminis, they're able to communicate. They literally like shapeshift. They literally shapeshift. Geminis, they literally shapeshift into what they want you to see. You get what I'm saying? Or the person that they want you to see. You get what I'm saying? So they shapeshifters of the zodiac or something. Even to a certain extent, Pisces. Pisces. Because they share that number three. You get what I'm saying? Three. You know, 12. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. You understand? So even though it looks like it's about you, it's not really about you. You get what I'm saying? That's the one. You get what I'm saying? That's I get that lesson all the time. It's like I'm just like, okay, it's me. I guess. You know? No, you get what I'm saying? That's why Taurus is such a freaking boss. They make it about everybody. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? They're like they're already on Earth, so I'm already here. You understand? They want you to shine. It's very good and entertaining for them. You get what I'm saying? It's entertainment. They're God. And don't make a mistake and give them the mind. They will just like give you that mind game of your life. You will not even know what to talk about. You will lose a lot of your brain cells talking to them, or thinking you can have a conversation with them. That's God, you know. So that's what I learned. Um, Learn how to network, be for the community. Even though this is not the like community sign, it still has a sense of community to it. They work well with people, so it's communities, but it's more of networking. You understand? It's the network. You get what I'm saying? So if you haven't seen the movie Network, you have to watch it. That is really, really some Taurus energy and even maybe Libra energy. Yeah, Libra because it's the sign of the non-self. I have Libra rising. You understand? So that is what people are drawn to. I guess that's what they see. They see like they see beauty. And then when they like see Arizona, they're like, "Oh no, I thought you were this girl." So okay, so it is the Libra, and Libra, Libra is a what is it called? It's a cardinal air, if I'm not mistaken. It's a cardinal air, yeah. So it's changeable. You understand? But still, it's almost like a water sign. It's just like that little pumpkin. You get what I'm saying? Or that sexy woman, but she's a pumpkin too. Or she could be a pumpkin. She's the sister. You get what I'm saying? She's your sister. You get what I'm saying? She's annoying, but she's also like very homely and lovely. You understand? It's a planet of fucking Venus. Yeah. Yeah, they're ruled by Venus, right? Yeah. Taurus and Libra share the same planet. You understand? So you get what I'm saying? So it has been teaching me, whooping my butt in learning how to be mutable and use my signs well to network. You understand? Um, and be compromising. I have to compromise. There's no way about it. If I'm going to be in a relationship, I have to surrender to my master. And I don't really have a problem doing that. I just have to make sure I'm secure with my relationship. But you can never ever be secure in a relationship. You have to be secure in yourself first. Just be secure within yourself. You understand? Don't get it twisted. Yeah, you're in a partnership, but you understand it. Yeah, you have to know. You have to have plan B. Like if this doesn't work, what else is going to work? And you always have to naturally just know that networking with yourself and others. You understand? Making a business decision for yourself and others. You understand? Not an emotional one, even if there's emotions. You get what I'm saying? Fuck emotions, right? Oh, we love emotions. That's why we're keeping Scorpio here and Cancer here. But does it work business wise? And that's how that is how water signs learn fast that yeah, they have to be a savage because they're just like, oh, please give me, no, I won't give them anything. So they immediately have to cause like a tsunami. You know what I'm saying? They have to cause a storm, and they have to bring out the witch that they really are. You know, they wish they're snake, and that's why they really love their bad self because it works for them. He gets things done. He gets people to fear them and be on point. You get what I'm saying? Like you what? You wanna disrespect me? You wanna I'm a Scorpio? Do you know what you're doing? Before you could say Jack Robinson, they have already stung you many times, and they don't want to deal with you. And you can tell, like when they're talking to you on the phone, or when they're talking to you, period, that they don't want to deal with you. That they're like, oh. So I think, oh, it's already an hour. It's already an hour. I thought that was, I thought it was 57. Now it's an hour. You understand? So yeah, love yourself, be secure within yourself, but also know that you have to be mutable with the energies around you, and that is how you're able to create stability for yourself. You understand? So for me, I really needed that because I have issues with, you know, stability and my root chakra and sacral chakra. So I need to get all of that aligned, and uh, yeah, I need to work on my emotional intelligence, which I'm having a great workout during this uh, season. So I think that's it. I've covered everything. Um, but thank you so much for tuning into Intuitive Talks with your host, Adanina. I intuited into it. You intuited into it. We intuited into it. We all intuited into it. I just intuited into it, and I'm just connecting the dots while also just remembering memory. Everyone, take care of yourself, and have keep enjoying the Taurus season. I hope you're learning everything you need to learn for the Taurus season. I'm doing my best to do that. Even if it's not easy, it's just a lesson. You get what I'm saying? It's just a lesson for you to learn. You understand? Don't put too much of your feelings into it. It will just affect you in a bad way. Just be, just learn from the Taurus and be even, be balanced with your emotions. You understand? So that people, that's how you gain respect. You understand? That's how you gain money. That's how you gain stability. You understand? So that's how I feel. Um, that's how I feel about this season. That's how I feel about Taurus season of 2021. Um, yeah. Happy Taurus season, you guys. Enjoy yourself. I love you. I love you. Happy Taurus season again. I love you, Taurus. I love you. All right. Take care, everyone.